What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Big Ben's Podcast, episode 40. A month later. Y'all, I'm sorry that I have to keep taking intervals in between videos. It's just...
We have busy lives.
Well, he has a busy life. I don't do shit. But, one of the reasons...
Stuff lately for mom.
Well, yeah, I have been doing some stuff for my mom lately, but, first thing you're probably noticing is we moved studios. And the reason why is because I thought that my ring light had broken. So I went out and I bought a new ring light for nothing. Because this one still worked perfectly fine. But the other studio, the outlet all the outlets in that room are weak to where they can't power my ring light. So this is me and Cassie's old bedroom that we were in. And it took me probably about an hour to move everything over. I couldn't move quite everything because as you'll see, you'll notice a couple new pictures, which you can't really see behind me. I still got the vinyl figures behind me. But yeah, so now that we've got the new studio and we finally are able to record, another reason we couldn't record is because we had a flea infestation in this room. Because we have dogs and cats. So, but we got that taken care of. The dogs are all taken care of on their fleas, and so are the cats. But we are finally back, and I'm going to try from here until the end of the year to upload every single week. I know that I haven't really been consistent with my uploading lately, and that's no good because now I am completely out of the algorithm on YouTube. So I'm going to have to get back to that. But with that being said, let's get on to the rest of the video. Alright, y'all. There has been a lot of buzz going around the internet lately about a restaurant in particular. Man, you know what that restaurant is?
Yes, it's the title of this video. Cracker Barrel.
Cracker Barrel. Why? Why would you want to take such a unique store and change it, modernize it just to lose customers? Why would you want to do that to yourself? Cracker Barrel is such a unique place to go. A lot of people love going to Cracker Barrel because the aesthetic of the environment, all these antiques, all these knickknacks that you have on the wall. Why would you want to take that away from your customers? Why? I just don't understand it. Cracker Barrel, now thankfully, I've heard that Cracker Barrel got so much hate from doing that they're going back to the old style. They should have never changed in the first place. I mean, you shouldn't have. Now, thankfully, the one we have here in Walterboro didn't. I don't think they had time to before the backlash started going out of hand. I don't think the CEO thought he would get that much backlash from wanting to modernize that perfect, unique store. But there are some that's already been remodeled. So are they going to unremodel or just keep the remodel?
They'll probably just keep it.
But, Lana, what are your thoughts on that? Do you think what Cracker Barrel did was a good idea?
I mean, no. Because their logo and their restaurant is one of the most unique out of all restaurants. Why would you want to change it and make it as the same as like a Chili's or Ruby Tuesday or something when it's different?
Exactly. Cracker Barrel, yeah, you want to modernize a lot of stuff in 2025? Cracker Barrel ain't one of them. You do not mess with Cracker Barrel. You do not mess with Uncle Cracker sitting in his wheelchair, sitting in his rocking chair with his hand on the barrel. You don't do that, Cracker Barrel. You don't do that.
And even if you're going to change the logo, at least change it to something nice. Not freaking just put Cracker Barrel. Put some swag into it.
Don't fire Grandpa Cracker because you think that people don't like that. That's one of the most it's almost like a feeling of like when you walk in that store, you feel welcomed by all the staff.
It's like every highway exit, it's a Cracker Barrel. People know that restaurant.
And I mean, if you change the logo, people driving be like, "What does that say? Cracker Barrel?"
That'd be like switching up the McDonald's logo.
Another thing, I know that made a lot of Southerners mad. Cracker Barrel is more of a Southern restaurant, I believe, because you mainly see them like in South Carolina, North Carolina.
South.
down south. I don't think you see any up in like Colorado or no, because
Well, there's probably some, but there's probably just not as many as there is south.
here. But Cracker Barrel, why? Y'all will always have great food. Trust me, I love the food. Their mac and cheese. I need that recipe, Cracker Barrel. So you hit me up in my DMs on Instagram. We'll talk. But
There you go.
I know they're not. But people don't just go there for the food. They go there for the aesthetic of the country store, being able to see all these cool knickknacks and all these different, like ours has one particular corner that's just dedicated to Christmas, and they have that up year round. I don't know if all Cracker Barrels are like that or just ours, but I know that they have one corner for Christmas, and then they have a bunch of other cool stuff, a bunch of old toys.
Cracker Barrel needs to bring up their Halloween game though. Their Halloween stuff wasn't very impressive.
A bunch of weird soda that I actually want to buy for us to try on a video. Because last time me and Cassie went up there, I seen ranch dressing soda that I want us to try. There was a couple others, but that one I think is going to be the most nasty. Future video coming up, so if you ain't subscribed yet, go ahead and subscribe. But yes, Cracker Barrel, I'm glad that you have learned you don't mess with Uncle Cracker, and you let him keep his job as y'all's I'd say that he's the face of Cracker Barrel. If you see that man with his arm up on the barrel, you're gonna say, "Oh, that's Cracker Barrel." Don't try to modernize something that's already good as it is. Not just good, great as it is.
Don't fix something that don't need to be fixed.
Exactly.
Don't fix something that's not broken.
But yeah, that's our thoughts on Cracker Barrel. But
we had to do this. We didn't like the change.
Nope, I don't think anybody liked the change. Because I heard that Cracker Barrel lost like 140 million customers because of them changing.
I don't think it was that much. They didn't even have time to lose that many.
Man, you know how many people eat at Cracker Barrel a day?
They did not lose that much.
Even the one in Walterboro, you sometimes have to wait up to an hour for a table.
Yeah, but I don't think they lost that many customers.
And actually, talking about Cracker Barrel, Landon and them went to Cracker Barrel, was it last night or the night before?
Last night.
And Landon and they had some problems with the food. Landon said his was good.
I mean, it wasn't hot, but I mean, it's food, dude. I've never really been complaining about eating, colder room temperature food.
But yes, so that was our thoughts on the Cracker Barrel remodel. Thankfully, not all of them got affected down here in South. Not all of them, I don't think. But we're going to go on and get into the rest of the video.
Benjamin, since a month ago, how much pounds have you lost?
Well, now I'm down to like 62 pounds lost, something like that.
Put down in the comments, great job, Benjamin.
Yes, because it's been a hard journey, but I've got a lot more to go because I'm out of the 400s, but I'm still 398 pounds, and that's not nearly as heavy as I was, but I still want to get down to about 250, roughly, maybe 220, 250, somewhere along there. Because I'll still be overweight at that weight, but I won't be, obese. I seen a video the other day. This girl was going through comments on her latest video, and one of them said, "You don't have OCD, you have obesity." And she said, "Oh, thanks. I didn't know my therapist was in here." And I was thinking, if your therapist is saying stuff like that, he's a bad therapist. Therapists are supposed to help you,
not bully you.
Not bully you. But Landon, what about you? You've been also dieting. I don't know why, because you were already small.
Well, now I weigh 174, so I've lost like 25 pounds. I'm going to start hitting the gym soon, and then I'm going to stay around like 160, 170.
I want to start hitting the gym, but it's $50 a month for a membership, bro. So if me and Cassie went, that would be $100 a month for us to work out. But hopefully soon we can start hitting the gym, because I'm glad that I've lost weight, because I'm starting to feel better. I can actually do stuff. This shirt, I can actually wear shirts that aren't the same one for 4 episodes in a row. Because to be honest with y'all, back before I started losing weight, the main reason I wore this almost every episode I was in the same shirt is because it was the only one that fit me. And now that I've lost about 60 something pounds, I'm down to a 5X. I started at a 7X. So I've gone down 2 shirt sizes, and I've gone down in shorts because I used to wear a 3X, but the ones I've got on now are a 2X. And soon I maybe have to move to maybe an extra large or a large because these are starting to get a little loose around my hips. But y'all, enough on the diet. Another thing that's happened in the last month that we haven't uploaded is Landon started 11th grade this year. Can't believe next year he'll be a senior. He might graduate early because he's taking college courses this year, so he might graduate early.
I'm not graduating. I'm going to be graduating next year. But
Landon, how do you like school so far? It just started basically, no, not even a month ago.
Yeah, it's basically a month.
September 4th will be a month.
Basically a month. It's been 4 weeks you've been in school.
But before we get into this, y'all, schools are getting very dumb about the kids not having their phones. I understand you don't want the kids to be on, their phones in class or, start drama in school through texting. But the system that his school come up with is
That's a lot of schools too, though.
They give them a little pouch. Now, I will say that the kids get to keep their phones on them. They just can't access it because it goes in a pouch that they have to literally. Is it a key they have to unlock it with?
No, it's a magnet.
A magnet lock. So they literally can't access their phone. And I was thinking about that. Landon is a type 1 diabetic. I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all didn't know that. But what if Landon, feels odd or something, and Landon's not sure if his sugar's low or if he's dehydrated or something, and he has to go to the bathroom to kind of like get some splash water in his face or something.
Why would I go to the nurse? I feel bad.
Because normally when you feel bad, you don't like to immediately go to a doctor or a nurse.
But if my sugar's low, I would ask to go to the nurses. They would come to me.
Yeah, but whatever. But anyway, so say Landon for some reason doesn't go to the nurse. He decides.
All right, let's use a better example than what you're using. Well, there's a school shooter. I want to call my mom or my dad. That's more of an example of not having my phone.
I was trying not to go extreme on the example.
Well, that's a bad example because, like in an emergency like that, they could just use the school phone to call.
But anyway, I just think that it's dumb that's how they have to keep kids from being on their phones in school. But back to Landon, how has your first month of 11th grade gone so far?
It's going pretty good. I'm in the 90s in all my classes, so college classes they've been all right.
And what out of all the classes you're taking this year, what is your favorite class?
All my U.S. history and Constitution class.
U.S. history in general was always my favorite subject growing up in school. And I've been graduating now for 5 years, going on 6 years, and I haven't done shit.
I do like my Spanish too, though. The teacher makes it really nice.
Y'all, funny thing about Spanish, when I was in school, I took Spanish 1 and 2, and I still can't speak fluent Spanish. I can count to like 7 in Spanish.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
And the Collins County High School is where I went to school, and that's where he's going to school. We are known for having a lot of fights at Colleton County High School. How many fights have broke out so far this year that you know of? You see how he has to sit and think about it?
Well, 2 happened last week that I know of. I've only seen like 1 fight my whole tenure in the high school.
I've seen 2. One was in middle school, and my friend Richard got into a fight with this Mexican kid because we used to do a stupid little game.
Why you say Mexican like that? They're not Mexican or not. There's no in between.
I don't know. He got into a fight with a Mexican kid because when we were in at recess, we would kick a soccer ball back and forth to each other, and Richard would always kick it really hard, and it would go over the fence where he had to climb to get it. Well, one day the Mexican kid, I guess, got fed up with it, and they started fighting, and I had a front row seat.
Remember in my class in 7th grade, this girl was talking about another girl's mama, and then she just started punching her, and she wasn't defending herself; she was just taking it.
And the second fight I seen, excuse me, it's going on 11 o'clock, and I won't go to sleep till probably midnight because I'm going to have to edit this video. But anyway, the second fight I seen literally happened as I got to school one morning. Y'all got to remember, school starts roughly around 7:30 to 8. Well, what time do y'all actually have to be at school?
8:45.
But you can get there early, right?
8 between 8 and 8:45.
Well, when I was in school, we had to be there at like 7:30. And I was walking to my group of friends that I used to hang out with. Well, after I went in and got my breakfast, of course.
Well.
And there was these two girls who literally just started swinging, and one grabbed one by the hair and fucking yeeted her. She was like doing the scorpion, get over here! And I didn't see much of that because they broke it up before, I guess, one of them could actually win the fight.
There was a fight outside my geometry class last year. This girl was wearing another girl's boyfriend's hoodie.
Oh. But anyway.
Freaking 8 o'clock in the morning fighting over a boy.
Yeah, most people ain't even fully awake by 8 o'clock in the morning. But, yes. So, anyway, anything else on 11th grade? What are some of your goals for this year in school?
Stay 85 and above in every class. And that's it.
Okay, so we're going to go on and get into the rest of the video. Landon, we are officially about to go into September. Summer is officially over.
Thank the Lord. It was a hot one this summer.
It was hot this summer. Y'all, in July, we seen a lot of days in the hundreds. For like 2 weeks straight, we seen 100 degree temps. But y'all, it has felt so good lately. I don't know why, but we have got a cold front. It's not been like in the 40s or 50s. It's been in the mid 60s to low 70s. But that's a lot better than 100 degrees. And y'all, I've already decorated for Halloween in my house.
I have too. Because it's Halloween season.
Yep. After Labor Day, I think, is it Labor Day or Memorial Day Monday?
Labor Day.
I get those mixed up. I don't know how.
Memorial Day ends in May.
But officially after Labor Day, we can start focusing on fall.
And they can finally have Halloween stuff out at Walmart.
Yeah, I don't know. Walmart is slacking this year. Normally they already have. Yeah, they have a little bit up, but they don't have as much as they usually do. Rick, I went to Dollar General when me and Dad were doing the papers Wednesday. They already got Christmas stuff out. They didn't have a lot, but they had like dish rags, pot holders, and one of them had some Christmas trees. I was actually looking at those because me and Cassie's going to have to get a new Christmas tree this year. But yes. So fall, welcome back. Please stay long, which it never does. Something that I hate about living in South Carolina is, for most people, it doesn't actually start getting hot until around the actual summer months. For South Carolina, we start heating up in like April, May. It doesn't stay cold. The months of the year it stays cold is nearing the end of September, start of October. And then we got October, November, December, January, and maybe sometimes February.
October ain't even cold.
And then after that, it starts heating up again. And most states in February, they're still in the 30s and 40s. But not South Carolina. Well, at least where we are. Upstate might stay that cool, but here, no. And that's what I hate. That's why I love this time of year, and I like to cherish it. That's why I decorate so early, so I can enjoy the season as long as I possibly can. Y'all, last year I decorated for Christmas on November the 1st. I didn't even let Thanksgiving get here. I just said, what's Thanksgiving? And I went straight to Christmas.
Thanksgiving is just a pit stop till Christmas.
Christmas and Thanksgiving they should just conjoin the two holidays. Because they're basically already conjoined for most people. Because a lot of people either decorate the week of Thanksgiving or a couple days after Thanksgiving. But yes, I'm going to do that same thing this year. November the 1st, Christmas decorations are going back up. And this year I'm excited because we actually have a couple new ones that we're going to put out. we got from a yard sale, so I'm excited to do all that. But Landon, what are some things you would like to do this Halloween season or during fall?
Well, we're going to a pumpkin patch with Kimberly. We're going to the pumpkin patch with Kimberly.
I don't think I've ever been to a pumpkin patch.
I went with my kindergarten year on a field trip to pumpkin patch.
Field trips used to be the best, bro. You know you were going to have a good day if you were going on a field trip.
The night before you can't go to sleep. I remember one time before a Christmas trip, and it was like 11 o'clock, and I couldn't go to sleep, and I was laying on my mom's lap.
Y'all,
but I want to do that. I have a movie I'm going to watch every day, or a show of a Halloween.
I don't even think there's that many Halloween movies you can watch the entire month of October.
Yeah, I'm going to watch Halloween movies.
Hocus Pocus.
Movies, Halloween Town, Hocus Pocus.
Nightmare Before Christmas.
Hubby Halloween. Have you ever watched that one? Alabama? Need to watch it.
I've heard it's funny, but it just sounds stupid.
No.
Hubie Halloween. Not the title don't even sound interesting enough to click on.
Hubie's kind of like a Water Boy, but like Halloween kick to it.
But y'all, with that being said, we're going to go on and get into the last final part of the video. WWE has been heating up. Something that we couldn't cover because I haven't filmed in a month. John Cena turned back babyface. And I'm so happy that he did because I would have hated to see him retire as a heel.
I knew he would.
And this weekend, actually tomorrow, is Clash in Paris. The last PLE until what?
September 20th.
Oh, never mind.
Where they start ESPN.
I thought that was starting in next year.
They're doing it. First one starting at Wrestling Palooza, September 20th.
Wrestling Palooza.
What the name is called?
Who thought of that?
It used to
Triple H just sitting in the creative room.
It used to be ECW or WCW.
That still sounds dumb. Wrestling Palooza. Who would want to watch something like that?
Brock Lesnar versus John Cena at WrestlePalooza.
But anyway, Clash in Paris tomorrow. We got some very good matches coming your way tomorrow. Does Cody Rhodes have a match tomorrow? Oh, I thought he would fight Drew McIntyre.
Becky Lynch versus Nikki Bella, women's IC title winner.
I know Becky's gonna win, but I'd like to see Nikki win.
Why?
Just because Nikki hasn't held WWE gold in a long time. Since she left to have children.
I think Becky Lynch will win because she's the man.
I know she's gonna win, but I don't want her to win. All right, next you got
Rusev versus Sheamus in a good old-fashioned Donnybrook.
They should have just said DQ match because that's basically what it is.
A good old-fashioned Donnybrook match is a match that would happen in Europe.
Oh,
it's like a bar fight.
I'm sorry if any of y'all are from Europe watching this video that I didn't know that.
But I'm gonna go with Sheamus to win because that's his match. I think he's undefeated in that match.
Well,
like 3-0.
I think Rusev is gonna win him.
Why?
Just now that I know Sheamus is undefeated, I think Rusev is finally going to break his undefeated streak.
Why do you keep doing this when you're talking? He is 3-0. He's not there. You know, is he 3-0? He is 3-0.
Okay.
Don't stop doing this. Why?
All right, go. Next match.
All right, then we got John Cena versus Logan Paul.
John Cena's going to win that match.
Yeah, John Cena is going to tear down Logan Paul's.
And Logan Paul is going to leave WWE forever.
Then the Wyatt Six versus the Street Profits for the WWE Tag Titles. I'm going.
I think the Wyatt Six are going to win that match.
I think their reign continues.
I think the Wyatt Six will probably lose their titles at WrestleMania next year.
Nah, I think that's too long.
No, I mean, it kind of is, but they missed out on WrestleMania this past year.
So they can still be at WrestleMania, just they don't have to hold the titles.
Anyway, next match.
But then
Tiffany Stratton versus.
No, Tiffany's not facing nobody.
I swear to God, they said she was. She is facing. She's facing Jade Cargill. Yes, she
tomorrow, is. No, she's not.
I swear to God, last night on SmackDown, that's what they said. From what I watched of it, wrestling's kind of gotten boring to me lately. I do watch the pay-per-views, but other than that, I don't watch a whole lot.
Alright, then you got the Fatal 4-Way. Jey Uso, CM Punk, LA Knight, and Seth freaking Rollins.
I think Jey Uso is going to win that match. I think he's going to finally turn heel again and win that match.
That's going to be Seth
Because he showed hints. Why do I keep doing that? He showed hints of a heel turn on Raw when he super kicked CM Punk and LA Knight.
I think it's going to be Seth Rollins. Someone's going to hit their finisher. You're going to throw that person out the ring and he goes.
Oh, Roman Reigns is fighting tomorrow against Bronson Reed. I think Roman Reigns is going to destroy
the Shoe
Bronson. Why is WWE making him fight for his shoes? He bought them shoes.
He's not fighting for the shoes.
But yeah, I think Roman Reigns is going to absolutely destroy Bronson Reed in that match.
That's going to be the opening match tomorrow.
Of course it is. I think that's it.
Yeah.
That doesn't sound like a very exciting pay-per-view.
Why?
Because that's only what? CM Punk,
That's 6 matches.
Fatal 4-Way, John Cena, Logan, Becky Lynch, Nikki, Roman and Bronson, the Wyatt Six,
and the good old Donnie.
And the good old Donnie Brooklyn. That's only 6 matches.
That's usually what they are. Better than 5 matches that they usually put.
Alright then. Well, y'all, that's going to be it for episode 40 of the Big Ben's podcast. Thank y'all for coming back. And like I said, we are going to start uploading every week. Even if I have to put it... No, we are.
Hopefully.
It would have to take an act of God for us not to film. Let me not say that.
Don't say that. Take that back.
I take that back because we were actually had our first threat of the hurricane season. Hurricane Aaron, thankfully, did a "you thought I was gonna get your ass" kind of turn, and there was another one behind it, but it turned off. So, but anyway, thank y'all so much for watching. If you did enjoy it, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below and like. And I am trying to hit 200 subscribers before Christmas. I need 70 more because I've been stuck at 130 subscribers for about 3 months now. What did you just do?
I'm trying to use the microphone.
But y'all, we will be back next week for episode 41. Got an interesting video coming at you for the next couple weeks actually. But that'll be it for the video, and I will see y'all in the next one.